And welcome to another episode of Full Metal Classic. Um, I've got a great panel here with me today. As I forget to mute YouTube because I don't want to hear myself talking back to myself. But anyway, the people playing today, we've got a new person, Aski. I know we talked about this before, but how are you going?
I'm first time playing and first time using Zoom, so lots of firsts. I'm excited. And yeah, it's Esker.
Yeah. And also we've got Jimmy. Jimmy, how's it going?
I'm on this little blur. It's going all fine. I don't think dinosaurs invaded the island.
We've also got Joseph. Joseph, how's it going?
Doing well. I hope to do better than the last time because the last time I was here did not go well for me. So hopefully it gets better here.
We also have Scott Harvey. Scott, how's it going?
Pretty good. Happy to be here. Got a good group today, including my partner down here, Jimmy. One of my two partners. You can catch our Full Metal Teams debut coming up soon. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And I've also got Aaron. Aaron, how's it going?
I'll lie and say it's going great.
And also here has got Nick Carley. Nick, how's it going?
I hate to, it's good for what's going on in the world, but I'm staying positive and happy to do these kind of things to look away at different things. So I'm here to have fun.
And last but not least, we've got Stephen. Stephen, how's it going? And you muted.
Oh, it happens.
That happens. I'll do it on mute every time.
Give it a second.
Technology.
You're still muted.
Yeah.
Bottom left corner. Look in the bottom left corner.
It's that or Malcolm doesn't want to hear him.
There we go.
We can hear you now.
There you go.
I've never used Zoom before, so
No, you're good now.
It's all good. But that being said, the way for the first round of Classic, everyone gets 8 questions and 8 predetermined categories. They'll write the answers down on a whiteboard. They'll keep your hands on screen and all that. They get 3 repeats. There's no challenges. The first question comes in the realm of musicals. Who plays Dolly Levi in Hello, Dolly? Make sure your hands on screen, Stephen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eski.
I had no clue. I said Dolly Parton just based on the first name.
Jimmy.
I also have no clue, so I said Meryl. Oh, Jesus Christ. Meryl Streep.
Joseph.
Is it Barbara Streisand?
Scott.
I think it is. I put Natalie Wood.
Aaron.
I may have made up a white lady name. Eddie Davis?
That exists.
She is real, yes.
Nick.
I also put Barbara Streisand.
Stephen.
Barbara Streisand.
Barbara Streisand is correct.
Nice.
Promising start.
Next question is, in the realm of animation, which 90s animated movie features the voices of Kelsey Grammer, Kirsten Dunst, and John Cusack? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jimmy,
Oliver and Company.
Joseph,
Kirsten Dunst almost threw me off. Anastasia.
Oh, jeez. Yes.
Scott.
Of course. Oh.
Anastasia.
Damn.
Aaron,
Yeah, I didn't have it.
Nick,
I went no blank board. I went Ant, but yeah, Anastasia's correct.
Stephen.
Don't have it.
So Scott and Joseph picking up
Aska
the
still
point.
has his answer.
I still have mine, but it's wrong, so it doesn't matter. I said Prince of Egypt.
Right,
It's
Anastasia.
in testing, Jay misheard me and thought to see Joan Cusack and answered Toy Story 2. So, but the next question is in the realm of comedy. And what year did The Mask and Dumb and Dumber get released? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Joseph.
One of the greatest. 1994.
Nick.
Oh, I'm sorry, Brooklyn. I went 93.
Aaron.
1994. I believe you had a third movie come out that year as well.
He did.
Stephen.
Mm-hmm.
1994.
Scott.
Nope, I said 91. I was off.
Iski.
97. Yeah.
Jimmy.
95. Anyway, I'm wrong. So
Right. So Joseph, Aaron, Nick,
I did get it right.
Nick didn't get it right.
Yeah, I was a year off.
It's all right. Yeah, so if I pick up point there. Next question comes in War. Who plays JT Sanborn in The Hurt Locker? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I'm going to start with Nick.
I hope I'm thinking of the right character. Is it Jeremy Renner?
Aaron.
I just hoped you weren't going with the lead, so I don't even know if this guy's in the movie. I put Patrick Wilson. I just hoped it wasn't Jeremy Renner. I just
Stephen.
thought you were better than that.
I went with Jeremy Renner.
Scott.
I mean, we may all be wrong.
I put Anthony Mackie.
Yeah, it could be him.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Aski.
I put Jeremy Renner.
Jimmy.
also Jeremy Renner.
Joseph.
Also Jeremy Renner.
Anthony Mackie is correct.
Yeah, it's like
Yes.
I knew it. It was one of those two.
I'm just glad it wasn't Jeremy Renner. Nothing
I
against
thought I knew you, Malcolm.
The next question comes in the realm of horror.
Oh.
Who voices Chucky in the original Child's Play movie?
What is his name? Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Gonna start with Aaron.
Jeremy Renner.
Stephen.
Brad Dourif.
Yep, there it is.
Scott.
Brad Dourif.
Eski.
Brad Dourif.
Jimmy.
Nope.
Joseph.
Brad Dourif.
And Nick.
All I could think of is this character from Lord of the Rings. I didn't pull his name in time.
Brad Dourif is correct. Joseph, Scott, and Stephen. Next question comes in the realm of movie quotes. In which animated movie we hear this quote? Excuse me, you're biting my butt. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. And starting with Stephen.
Complete guess, probably wrong. I guessed Toy Story.
Scott.
I said Madagascar.
Eski.
Shark's Tale.
Jimmy.
Hotel Transylvania.
Joseph.
I think Scott has it. I said Sausage Party.
Nick.
All I could think of was Tarzan.
Aaron.
Come on and jam, and welcome to the Space Jam.
Madagascar is correct.
Nice guy.
Nice.
Next question comes to the realm of famous actors and actresses. Which actor has played a waiter, a sports player, a superhero sidekick, and a chipmunk?
Can you redo that, please?
Yeah, repeat, please.
Yep. Which famous actor has played a waiter, a sports player, a superhero sidekick, and a chipmunk?
Okay, sidekick.
Is the first one you said a racer?
Waiter.
A writer?
Ooh.
Waiter.
Right.
Waiter.
Oh,
Yeah, because I heard racer.
I also heard Racer, yes. Sorry.
me
Yeah.
too.
It's all good. It's my accent.
No worries. Oh, man.
And 5, 4.
Repeat.
Repeat for Scott. Which famous actor has played a waiter, a sports player, a superhero sidekick, and a chipmunk? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. I'm going to start with Scott.
No, that's wrong. Chris O'Donnell.
Eski.
I got Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I don't know.
Jimmy.
So long.
Joseph.
I also said Justin Long.
Nick.
Nice.
I put Jason Lee.
Aaron.
I put Nicholas Holt.
Stephen.
I also guessed Chris O'Donnell.
Justin Long is correct. So
Nice.
Joseph.
Nice one.
So Joseph and Jimmy gets a point there.
Nice.
The movies is Rating, Dodgeball. He played Robin in movie 43, and he was one of the Chipmunks in Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh,
Jason Lee played Dave in that movie.
I mean,
but
that's the only thing I could pull from. So.
Movie 43 strikes again.
Yep.
Famous actor. Justin Long.
I mean, it's just yeah. But
That's fair.
the next question comes to the realm of directors. Who directed the movie Friday?
This is the first question you've ever asked about a movie I've liked, Malcolm.
Hopefully
you
never
don't like
last.
Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Who does?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. We're going to start back up with ASCII.
I said Spike Lee. I didn't know.
Jimmy,
I said John Singleton.
Joseph,
His film debut, F. Gary Gray.
Yeah.
Nick,
I didn't have it. I didn't have it.
Aaron,
Best film. Gary Gray.
Stephen,
I completely guessed, and then said F. Gary Gray.
and Scott.
F. Gary Gray.
So, Aaron, Joseph, Scott, and Stephen picking up the point there. Right, so going to the scores, I've got Joseph in the lead with 6 points.
Shocking.
I've got Scott second place with 5.
Shocking.
I've got Stephen with 4 points. I've got Aaron. I've got Aaron with 2 points, but tied with 1 point.
Yeah.
I've got Nick, Jimmy, and ASCII.
Oh, okay.
So we go to a tiebreaker for the first time in a long time. So Joseph, because you're in the lead, do you want to give them movie release dates or box office?
Movie release dates.
Release dates.
Box office or Rotten Tomatoes. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's do Rotten Tomatoes.
And Scott, because you're second, do you want to give the movie A or movie B?
Movie A.
Movie A. So this is for ASCII, Jimmy, and Nick. I want to give you the closest to the Rotten Tomatoes score for the movie The Love Bug, which is the first movie in the Herbie franchise.
Is this just for them or is this for everyone?
This is just for them
Okay.
because the person who's the closest gets to move on to round 2. The other 2 will be eliminated. But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. I'm going to go to Nick.
I went 56.
Nick went 56. Jimmy
72.
and ASCII
35.
35.
Yes.
Very spread out.
And the person closest to the Rotten Tomatoes score of 76%
Wow. Okay.
is
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Much
So
higher than I thought.
So unfortunately, we do have to say goodbye to Nick and ASCII. You can stay on the stream if you want. Just make sure your mics are muted. But yeah.
I
Good
did
luck, guys.
bang. I'm good.
Right. So we go to round 2 for the wheel. Your categories that I've got in round 2, we've got movie release dates, Saw movies, 90s Annie Award winners, and these are movies that won the Annie Award for animated movies in the 90s, Batman movies, Lost in movies, which is movies with the word Lost in the title. So
Did you say Saw?
I did say Saw movies.
Nice.
Joseph
So-
is
Joseph, pick 2 numbers between 1 and 7.
Let's do number 2 and number 7, please.
Scott, pick a number between 1 and 7.
5.
Stephen, pick a number between 1 and 7.
4.
Aaron, pick a number between. Aaron's going 1. And Jimmy, pick a number between 1 and 7.
6.
6, which means 3 is going to be the secret category if it lands on it. And if it lands on the secret category, then it will be double points. Let's see if I can make this work. No, I won't. Can't. The fun of virtual backgrounds, but when it comes to...
He was in his house the whole time.
Everything's a lie.
The call was coming from inside the house.
Come on, 6. Ah.
And it
Joseph.
lands on 2. So, Joseph, do you want, I'll repeat the options again. You want movie release dates, Saw movies, 90s Annie Award winning movies, Batman movies, or Lost in movies. Or you can pick the secret category for double points.
I'm gonna go with
This is going to be dramatic.
MRD, movie release date.
Nice.
I accept that.
All right.
Your first question in movie release dates. The Robin Williams movie Popeye was released in what year? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pens down. Jimmy,
86.
Joseph,
1980.
Aaron,
1980.
Scott,
I said 86. I had no idea.
Stephen,
I also said 1980.
1980 is correct. So Stephen, Joseph, and Aaron get that. The next question comes, what movie franchise had movies theatrically released in 1968, 74, 77, 1980, and 2005?
Repeat the question.
Yep. What movie franchise had movies theatrically released in 68, 74, 77, 1980, and 2005? And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Repeat.
What movie franchise had movies theatrically released in 68, 74, 77, 1980, and 2005? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pens down. Jimmy,
I said James Bond.
Aaron,
I went with Planet of the Apes.
Scott,
Yeah, that's it. I said George Romero's Dead franchise.
Stephen,
Living Dead franchise.
Joseph,
I hope it's the movie that we were just talking about for the Rotten Tomatoes score, the Herbie franchise.
Herbie franchise is correct.
Wow.
Ooh.
Nice.
And so I realized after the asked, it's like, oops, shit. Hopefully they don't pick that one, but they did, so it's too late now. The next question comes in the realm of movie release dates, obviously. What year saw movies released in the following franchises? Harry Potter, Die Hard, and Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, that's mean.
I know one person on here really loves Harry Potter.
My fave. I love him so much. I
Repeat.
Yep. What year saw movies released in the following franchises? Harry Potter, Die Hard, and Pirates of the Caribbean.
I'm sorry. Harry Potter, Pirates of the Caribbean. What was the other one?
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Oh, Die Hard. Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Aaron,
Let's go with 2009.
Scott,
2006.
Stephen,
2007.
Joseph,
I also said 2007.
I also have
Jimmy.
2007.
2007 is correct.
Hey.
The next question is, what year saw the release of Wind River?
Wind River. Okay.
Talking about Jeremy Renner. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I'm going to start with Stephen.
2017.
Scott,
This one I actually know, 2017.
Aaron,
I went a year too early, 2016.
Joseph,
I went with 2017.
Way
and
off.
Jimmy.
Way off.
So Joseph, Scott, and Stephen getting that. So, unfortunately, we do have to say goodbye to Jimmy and Aaron in this round. Jimmy's got 2, Aaron's got 3. Leading the pack, we've got Joseph on 10 points, Stephen is on 7 points, and Scott is on 6 points. So
Alright.
it is a fairly close game. But yeah. Yep. So that I'll go down to round 3. And for round 3, every time they get a question right, they gain a point. If the time they get one wrong, they lose a point. So 80 figures happened. The first question comes in the realm of comedies. Why was Harry fired from his dog grooming job in Dumb and Dumber?
You know, Malcolm, it was released in 94.
How specific of an answer do you want?
I mean, if you get somewhere in the ballpark, I will accept it. I don't want. Yeah.
Did you know it was released in 94?
Yeah. About 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Stephen.
The dogs became a mess.
Joseph.
I said the dogs arrived late and were messy.
Scott.
I went with the very on-the-nose answer of he was too dumb.
Yeah, I'll give it to Stephen and I'll give it to Joseph because they're both correct. Unfortunately, Scott wasn't. The next question comes in classics. Who plays Tom Hagen in The Godfather?
Did you know there was also Godfather Part 2?
There was also a third one that people don't really talk about. I don't know why.
When will they remake The Godfather? I'm curious to know that.
5,
Please
4,
don't.
3, 2, 1. Oh, Justin there. Who plays Tom Hagen in The Godfather?
Seriously, Hollywood, don't remake The Godfather.
Now that you put it out there, they're probably going to do it now.
Yeah, my opinion is so.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I'm going to start with Stephen.
I know this is wrong, but I guessed Robert Duvall.
Joseph.
It is Robert Duvall.
Scott.
Robert Duvall.
Robert Duvall is correct.
Wow.
Scott. Yep, so Joseph's on 12, Stephen's on 9, Scott is on 6. 3 questions left. Scott can go up to 9.
I'm still alive,
So
technically.
Still alive.
If
functionally,
Joseph,
no, but in theory, I'm still alive.
I can miss all 3 and you can hit all 3 of these,
Yeah.
and then you can
Like
beat
I
me in sudden
said,
death. So
Theoretically.
anything's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I mean, it's you are still alive. There's
Yeah.
um
Mathematically.
next
Yes.
next question comes in the realm of the Vacation franchise. Anthony Michael Hall, Ethan Embry, and Johnny Galecki all portrayed which character in the Vacation movies?
Johnny Galecki again.
I know somewhere out there Doug's sending me angry letters like, don't remind me of that guy.
I'm sure he was thinking of his brother, Sam Galecki.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I'm going to start with Joseph.
You're gonna catch up, Michael. I mean Scott. I said Michael.
Stephen.
Well, I know obviously this is wrong because I didn't guess a name, but I just said the son.
Scott.
Quote Aunt Bethany. Is Rusty still in the Navy?
Rusty is correct.
Nice. It's still a game.
It is. The next question is, who plays Reuben Carter in The Hurricane?
If Joseph gets this one, he wins. Well, if Joseph gets this one correct, he wins.
Yeah. Which I'm pretty sure by the speed that he wrote, I don't think he does that.
Yeah, this game's over.
4, 3,
Okay,
2,
guys.
1. Gonna start with Scott.
People should really watch this movie, especially now. And this guy gives probably one of the best performances ever in this. Denzel Washington.
Stephen.
Yep, Denzel Washington.
And Joseph.
Good game, guys. Denzel Washington.
That is correct.
Ooh.
And with that, and your winner is Joseph Olivas. Joseph, how I believe this is your 3rd win.
First win this year.
Yep. So you have finally pulled out a win in Classic. How do you feel this year?
Relieved that I could improve upon my last game because that was really bad for me last time I played. I was out and got very few questions right in that round. So I was proud of myself. But Scott and Stephen got really close to me in the end there, so I was getting nervous. So that made me kind of nervous at the end there. So that was a good game, guys. You did well.
Good game.
Stephen, you made it to round 3. How do you feel?
Really good. Yeah. I mean, I was actually happy the last time when I made it to round 2. Now I made it to round 3, so I'm actually getting better, I guess.
But yeah, Scott, you did pretty well. You just got tripped up and moved release dates, but how do you feel?
Yeah, the release dates was tough. But, man, one of these times I'm going to go up against someone who isn't setting records because I think I've lost 3 times this year to Barr, to Joe, and to Joseph now. And I think they've scored 12-plus points in every game. So, what can you do? I got to score higher next time, I guess. But I've come up against a buzzsaw for sure.
But, yeah, Jimmy, how do you feel about your performance today?
Oh, I'll go back teaming Raptors. I'm good.
But with that being said, Joseph, you do have to wait 4 weeks before you can sign up again. Everyone else has to wait at least 2 weeks. But yeah, this has been classic for today, and from all of us here, we're going to zoom on out of here. Once I find